Hello and welcome back. And this is one of those "is it a bargain" episodes. Long time ago we talked about Neumann TLM103s. I checked the price this morning and Neumann are selling them for £877 plus a few quid, and you've got it. And that's what they are. Nice, solid, cardioid, no buttons, just a really nice microphone for £877. On the other hand, we have this, a TLM103 from China, with the excluding VAT price, I think £13.95, including the VAT and the delivery and the handling charge that Parcel Force kindly put on it. This microphone came in at less than 20 quid. That's a bit scary, isn't it? Well, what we've got are two microphones that weigh differently. The German one is really heavy. This is made of metal. It definitely is a metal microphone. It's not plastic, but it's quite a lot lighter. Identifying marks, well, not a lot really. It just says it's a 103. It doesn't even say TLM 103 on there. It just says 103. I've taken some pictures side by side so you can compare them. The genuine one is a bit bigger too, a bit wider, a bit taller. And notice it says Ketz in the symbol. It doesn't say Neumann. And interestingly, it's got a completely different thread on the bottom for attaching the supplied holder, which isn't bad. I mean, it's sort of a modern design. It's totally made out of plastic. It's not metal, and it follows the Neumann things. And with these things, you just stick that in there, and then screw it up. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's quite a stiff thread. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm not going to screw it all the way in. So it's a microphone, and it's dirt cheap, and it's pretending to be a TLM103. Now, it comes in two versions. The version I chose is with the smaller capsule. So it's 20 odd millimetres across. The one in the TLM103, the real one, of course, is the same sort of capsule that's put in U87s, so it's a lot bigger. You can get this also, I think, in a 34 millimetre one. When I looked at it, the price for the bigger capsule was about double, and realistically it's just the little mounting inside here that's changed. So I suppose next question is it horrible or is it good? I've managed to get both mics onto a crossbar on this angle poise, so they're the same distance from my mouth. I mean, we're looking at that far, we're not looking too far, so that's me. Gain wise, the Chinese one needed a tiny bit more gain than the real 103, not by much, but just a little extra notch on the preamp gain control. So let's do the comparison. So we're on the SM7B at the moment. Let's move from the SM7B to the genuine 103, and we're on the genuine 103 now. Where I'm sitting, it's pretty obvious that they're different. At a distance with just one, it might be something you could get taken in by, but looking at them close to, there's considerable differences. And also you can see far more daylight through the grille of the fake one. Let's try that one then. This is the fake 103. So the fake 103 is exactly the same distance. It doesn't really appear to be much different, apart from it's just a bit lighter weight. The dimensions are not quite the same. The colour is also slightly grey as opposed to black on the genuine one. It's a very dark grey, but it's not black. Pretty much everything else is the same. Oddly, on the band around the bottom, instead of saying TLM 103, it just says 103. There's also no serial number. You don't seem to get serial numbers on the others. Well, we've been swapping about between the two. I don't want to make this test any longer than it needs to be. I don't think I'm going to include anything other than this. Although, do you think a bit of guitar would be handy? Let me see if I can just manage a little tiny bit of guitar for the two. Hang on a mo. Well, that left me with a bit of a problem, because I expected one to be the big sound from the genuine TLM103, and I expected the other one to be horrible. And it wasn't. In actual fact, I had to double check to make sure I'd not messed up. I actually resorted to going back and recording the two things again, and I thought, maybe did I get something wrong? Did I get the routing messed up? And so I double checked, and those two tracks that I've just recorded are definitely the two separate microphones. I tried inverting one and putting it over the top of the other one. If it was the same track, it would be cancelled completely, and it didn't. It just changed the tone like you'd expect. So in actual fact, this very strange and very cheap Ketz microphone that from more than that sort of distance looks exactly like a Neumann, actually for less than 20 quid is a really good microphone. And I really just didn't expect it. The ones I've had before were pretty horrible, and this is actually really nice. And because it's not actually saying Neumann on the front, I mean, despite the fact that it's very clearly Neumann's emblem, but the letters say Ketz, which I didn't spot at first. Nowhere on the box does it say Neumann, nowhere on the microphone does it say Neumann, so it's not a fake. It's quite legit, and you can buy these even if you're sort of really anti-buying copies, because it's another look-alike. And noise-wise, it's okay. Sound-wise, it's perfectly okay. I'm really struggling on this one. I think I might just keep this one just to see if something that I can use to judge future ones against. But there we go. A Neumann 103 copy that's less than 20 quid, and it's really good. See you on the next video. Look after yourselves. Take care.